Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club. Totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. This is a issue number one. It's, I don't think, the first appearance of anybody, but things that you want to hang on to, at least one. I try to keep two of everything. That way I can sell one and keep one. But you want to collect first appearances. You want to collect number one issues. The Marvel Team Up has hundreds and hundreds of issues, so the first one's always good to have. And of course, you're going to get this one relatively cheap today, at least under $20 for the common. Could be cheaper the way things are going, but because it's the number one issue, it'd probably be a little bit more expensive than I don't think you're going to see $4 or $5, and if not very many, but definitely get one, hang on to it type thing. What I want to talk about real quick before the drop, which we got a couple minutes here, is the flexibility in your strategy. Yes, you have to have a strategy, but at the same time, that strategy is only working on the day you made it. And as long as the day you made it on, nothing changes, but things change. So you got to pay attention to your strategy, and you got to be flexible with it to max it out. It's not that, holding's a simple strategy that, yeah, you might lose out on gains initially, but in the long run, you're usually going to come out percentage-wise, because especially if it's a project that you believe is going to be around for 30, 40, 50 years, for a very long time, for your lifetime. So perfect example is my Splinterlands account. If you follow my videos, I make a 10-minute video every day of the profit margin, the rewards I get, and I open a pack. And I was putting in $10 every other day. So I'm going to put in $1,500 by the end of the year. Well, I want to get to $10,000 asset value. Well, what happened when I first started was I could get $2 or $3 value out of every pack. And because it's a burning platform, even though I got maybe lost $1 on that pack, it's going to gain it in the future as they burn these cards to combine them and make more cards. Are you following me? Well, the prices have dropped. So now I'm getting 50 cents out of a pack every time I open one. Where still the same thing over time, I'm going to get my money back and make some. But unless you pull a really good card, every day I was losing on value $3.50. So I stopped doing the packs for right now, and I'm buying cards directly with that $10. And what a difference it made in just one day on my numbers. So flexible. Now I'll go back to the packs when the prices come back up on the cards. And so that's a perfect example of where you want to keep on your strategy and maybe change it around when you need to. Good luck on the drop. I hope everybody gets one. I've been getting one every single drop lately, ever since they did the bot thing. So let's see if this continues. Yep, it is continuing. Awesome. And I've got the gems in there. And let's see, hopefully I get a low mint and a secret rare, which would be nice. This would be a nice one to have a secret rare on. But I'm glad to just get one. I'm going to go for the rebound too. Thanks for you all. Several people told me not to watch, but I'm fine with that. I know I should be backing out right now and not waiting for the green truck, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's a video and I'm fine with that. Okay, not the greatest mint, 24,953, but I'm going to go for the rebound, see if I can get one. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so you're right. I should be backing out and trying to go for a lot more, but I'm all right with that. But I want to thank you for commenting and telling me. Really appreciate it. And so getting back to the strategy, I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me on risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe and join any of the links below. It helps me because I'm an affiliate marketer also. And Veve, of course, along with Splinterlands and Terra Virtua and Autograph and NFL All Day and Top Shots. These are all sites that I believe that are going to be around after the dust settles, like Amazons and the Googles. If you're young enough or old enough to remember the dot-com bubble, 99% of all that stuff went out of business. I mean, and some of the big ones went out of business, like the I forget the name of it. It was a clothing line store. It was one of the first online stores that just exploded. Well, they're out of business. They're gone. Sears. Sears was already there. When I had my lawn business, I could go on the Sears website and buy a screw for my weed whacker that I bought from them, the craftsman. They just didn't know how to take it to the next level. I don't think they saw the vision, but then they stopped. Just like Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video was right there. In fact, they could have been streaming before anybody, but they were doing so good with the rentals. They just said, they didn't see the next step. Same thing with here. Veve's a company that I see working on the next step. They're 10 steps ahead of everybody. That's who you want to be with. They know what's coming, the changes. They're going to roll with it. They might not be out in front. I mean, in a way they are, but it will seem like they're not because they're doing things on a predetermined basis and they got other things to do, priorities. And these other companies who jump out real quick and they probably won't be around because the way they set it up, or they might be. But that's all the sites I use and the sites I promote are sites that I believe are going to be around for my lifetime. And could I be wrong? You're damn right I could be wrong. Well, you're rolling the dice. You do the best you can with the data you get. A lot of times companies, not intentionally, you get misled because they're telling you what they think. Meanwhile, it's the company you don't know about that's going to, that comes out of nowhere, like Amazon. Amazon was what? Who would have expected it? A little book company, guy selling books out of his house. What's going to give an indication that that's coming? But we all know the story, what happens. Now, what's different here with Veve is their IP. If they had no IP that was established, no established IP, like, you can't get much more established than Disney, Marvel, all the ones are pretty much dropping. I'm not talking about these artists who are established artists. I'm talking about these established IPs. They're pretty much going to be around. That's the indication that they're one of those where, like I said, the companies you didn't know about in the dot-com bubble, it was like, well, what's the indication that this guy selling books out of his house is going to be the next, going to be Amazon? Well, if Disney signed with them, that would have been a big red flag, right? Well, not a red flag. It would have been a big green flag. People would have started buying up when he became public and all that. But anyway, okay, thank you for watching. Hope you got one. Please like and subscribe and have a nice day.